is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. So we're going to fill out these last few days before free agency with some post-draft rebuilds. Kind of just want to focus on the teams that made a lot of moves in the draft. And I kind of want to do the Cavaliers because some people requested them. They got Garland. And I really think it's going to be interesting to have Colin Sexton and Garland in the backcourt. Sorry, guys, for my throat. But anyway, those two are going to be a very, very short backcourt. So the defense is not going to be that great. But nonetheless, I think this Cavaliers team could eventually be something special. Garland and Colin Sexton, I think, could both be really nice next to each other. It just depends on how they fill out the rest of the roster and build around them. So let's go ahead and see, though, what we can do this offseason for the Cavaliers. J.R. Smith, of course, we are definitely going to decline that option. We definitely don't need to be paying J.R. Smith $15 million. And then we have probably not a whole lot of money, but we have negative $24 million. What's his name is a free agent? J.R. Smith. We don't worry about him. Marquise Chris, not gonna worry about him. I'm probably not gonna worry about like any of my free agents whatsoever. So we have negative $24 million. So what I want to do is look in the trade market, right? So we have Garland, like I said. I think Colin Sexton would make more sense playing the shooting guard. So I'm gonna do that. Garland does go up and Sexton does as well, but we're gonna play Sexton at the shooting guard. So Colin Sexton's gonna start because I assume these guys or the Cavaliers are going to start Garland and Sexton together. I mean, I think that would make the most sense. So, but other than that, we have, like I said, Garland and Dellavedova at the point guard position right now. We have a lot of shooting guards, Kevin Porter Jr. included. Dylan Windler was taken as well in that draft. Cedi Osman at the power forward. We have Kevin Love. And then the center spot, we have John Henson and a lot of centers. So, really, there's a lot of unnecessary players on this team, to be honest. One player I do want to talk about, though, is... what's his name? Kevin Porter Jr. Can he play small forward? He's kind of short, though. So I'll probably have to leave him as the backup shooting guard going forward. So I probably will send Kevin Porter Jr. and Dylan Windler to the G League this year. That way they can come back better. And then we'll probably have Clarkson stay on the team for now. And then he's going to be a free agent after this year. So I actually might trade him at the trade deadline. Or I could just trade him right now because 28 years old. We could keep him around. But I think, like I said, I kind of want to have Kevin Porter Jr. And then we're going to have Dylan Windler here as well. And then, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. In the small forward position, I think we'll actually move. If Dylan Windler goes up, he'll play small forward. He does go up, so he'll be the backup small forward of the future. Dellavedova is going to go, of course. And then, like I said, Clarkson probably will end up trading now. Brandon Knight's going to be a free agent after this year. Dylan Windler. Kevin Love is an interesting player. We need to start to look for a trade. John Henson and Ante Zizic as well. So, Larry Nance, I'm cool with being my starting center throughout the video. We'll see how it goes. But Tristan Thompson, probably going to have to stay here for now. John Henson might be a little bit of a tradable contract. But like I said, guys, we're really not going to be doing anything in free agency, like anything major. So if I really think about it, we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we don't have a lot of players. So we definitely need to improve on the trade market. So the first player I'm looking at is Mr. Kevin Love. Definitely doesn't fit this team anymore, and I really question why the Cavaliers gave him an extension in the first place. I mean, it makes sense. That contract is not the worst in the world. You might be able to get something for him, but I don't know, man. I'm not sure what the thought process was on extending Kevin Love. I guess they thought they were going to be more competitive, but we could get Jaren Jackson Jr. from the Grizzlies, which absolutely would be an amazing trade. I might actually... I kind of want to be somewhat realistic in this video, though. John Collins and Alex Len, Bam Adebayo, Malik Monk and MKG, Rudy Gobert, Harrison Barnes, who declined his $25 million option in real life. I cannot believe that, man. I don't know why or what his thought process was, but he needs to fire his agent. We could get Michael Porter Jr. here, which I kind of like the idea of getting Michael Porter Jr. I guess the Nuggets, kind of get a win-now player because they're over the hump. But they're all very young, so I don't know if I can justify that too much. And then we got the Pacers, TJ Warren, get Lonzo. Definitely don't want Lonzo here. Serge Ibaka, Clint Capela. Clint Capela, actually 25 years old. This trade actually makes the most sense to me, if I'm being honest with you. We're probably gonna do this Clint Capela trade because he's 25 years old. We all know the Rockets are trying to get rid of him. Kevin Love might fit them just a little bit better. They can get Brandon Knight as well, who was on their team before. And we get a 2022 first round pick. You know what? Let's do this trade. I think it makes the most sense. I think it was the most realistic out of them all. So Clint Capela will be our center of the future. And that's a great trade if you're asking me. Then, of course, Larry Nance will always be the backup. I didn't want him to be the starter too much anyway. Then we have John Henson and Tristan Thompson, who are expected to expire after the season. Ante Zizic, you know, he has another player option. We could probably end up just keeping him around or something. Power forward position's not filled out at all. So let's go ahead and sign some decent bench players, and then I think we'll go ahead and call it good. I'm just gonna sign, you know, some quick 1-year deals. Let's get Yogi Ferrell for the season just to fill out the row, just to fill it out. And we can grab, like, I don't know, like grab Trevin Teletovic, Chuck Diallo for the season, Drebko, Noah Vonleh. I guess we could grab Vonleh for the season and just play him at the power forward. I know these aren't great signings, but to be honest with you, I just kind of want to see how this team will do in the first season. And we can't even get Yogi Ferrell now. I'm sure we can. We just got to give him the minimum, and he'll probably sign that. We can get okay, no, never mind, we can't. Trey Burke would be fine as well. So let's sign Trey Burke, and that's all we're really gonna do. I know that wasn't much, but like I said, I'm just kind of trying to develop this team as they start out, and then as soon as more and more as we get into the video, I will do more. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so somebody will be playing out of position. I guess I'll move Larry Nance to the power forward just for this season, and then after that we'll probably move back to center. But other than that, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and simulate to next year. Like I said, I'm probably gonna just let Garland and Colin Sexton starts, and I'm sending Kevin Porter Jr. and Dylan Weinler to the G League, develop them. Chetty Osman will start at the small forward. I think we're gonna be a good team going forward. So I'm gonna go ahead and simulate this, you know, this season, and let's see how this Cavaliers team does with Garland and Sexton in the backcourt. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at the trade deadline, and despite having a very good record, I think it's the most realistic thing to do here is to trade Jordan Clarkson, and we can get a first-round pick for him. I think that is necessary. A guy like a bench player like Clarkson, you know, could be worth the first-round pick if a team like the Philadelphia 76ers were desperate enough to try to get over the hump, have some bench scoring, which we all know the 76ers needed desperately last year. So I think this trade makes a lot of sense. We'll get Willie Reed in return, who's not going to play any minutes. And then Clarkson, he's about to be a free agent anyway, so we're going to go ahead and ship him off because Kevin Porter Jr. is going to be our backup shooting guard of the future. So I think this trade makes a lot of sense. We are 28 and 25 right now. We did trade Jordan Clarkson, so that's probably going to make us a little bit worse. But as far as the player stats are concerned, Garland and Colin Sexton are doing their thing, and then we have Clint Capela actually having a pretty good season as well. Nance Jr. is doing his, doing his thing as well. Other than that, guys, the rotation is probably going to get a little bit thinner. But other than that, I really like how this team is looking as far as, really we just lost a good bench score. So I guess I'll go ahead and divide those minutes with, like, Trey Burke. Give Tristan Thompson 28 minutes, and I'll give, like, Trey Burke 21, I guess, off the bench. And that's all you can really do. So let's go ahead and see how this team finishes out. Hopefully we make the playoffs somehow. I kind of don't want to make it, though. I kind of really want to we don't even have our pick. I really wanted to draft somebody high, so I guess I hope we do make it. So I'm gonna go ahead and submit to the end of the season, though. Let's see how this finishes out. Boy, Colin Sexton did win most improved player, averaging 21 points per game, 6 assists. So his his playmaking was a little bit better, so can't complain there. Brett Brown is your coach of the year, All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team, All-NBA third team. And yeah, so looking, not too bad. And then we had Garland make the all-rookie first team. Zion, John Morant, RJ Barrett, Kobe White, Derek Culver's there. And they got Bruno Fernando, DeAndre Hunter over there, Siku. On the Knicks, he must have been traded because I know I had him on the Pistons. And this year, Little must have been in a trade too. So that's very strange. Okay, but other than that, let's go. I'm actually curious about that now. What did they get traded for? Trades. Luke Kennard, Pistons trade Siku Doumbouya for Chris Middleton. Okay, so I guess there was some interesting trades that went around the league. But I'm very curious. I just kind of I didn't really see Jordan Clarkson's stats when I traded him at the time. So let's go ahead and look at our stats real quick. So we had 21 points from Colin Sexton. About 7.5 assists from what's his name? Garland as well. And Trey Burke had 11 points off the bench, which wasn't too bad. Honestly, man, probably wouldn't be too bad of a, backup point guard if I wanted to re-sign him. But the 76ers, Clarkson had 16 points off the bench. So definitely, I think a first-round pick was definitely somewhat realistic. But let's go ahead and simulate this first round against the Milwaukee Bucks. And we got the Philadelphia 76ers and Washington Wizards at the top. I know my face cam is in the way. I'm still trying to figure out a good spot for it, and I might have to get rid of the overlay, even though I don't really want to because I like it a lot. But I don't know, man. We might have to. We're up 3-1 on the Milwaukee Bucks. 3-2. Okay, we won in 6 games, which was a lot more than I was expecting. Let's go ahead and simulate current round against the Philadelphia 76ers. We're up 1-0, 1-1, 2-1 for us. 3-1. Can we actually make it to the Eastern Conference Finals this year? 2-3, 3-3, and we get eliminated, which is okay because I wasn't really expecting to make it at all. So we have the Thunder, Oklahoma City Thunder, and the Utah Jazz, and then we have the Philadelphia 76ers and Boston Celtics. Sixers winning. Nope. Okay. 2-1 for the Thunder. 3-1. 2-2. Okay. And the 76ers lose out even though they just traded their first round pick. Probably won't be that big of a deal. And we have the Thunder's first round pick as well, I believe. So, you know what? Pretty cool for us. But here's, let's go ahead and reject all of this. Get rid of those. And then let's go to the draft lottery. And let's see what pick. So, like I said, we have the 30th pick. And we're also going to have, whereas the 76ers pick, I thought I just grabbed their 2020 first round pick. Am I just blind real quick? 76 Cavaliers via OKC, Nets via Philly. Actually, I thought we had their first round. I thought I just traded for their first round pick. Am I going crazy? Or did I trade for like a different first? 20 Thunder first round pick. 76. Oh, we got the Thunder's pick. I'm stupid. Okay, that's what it was. All right. So we have the 30th pick and that's it. So that's really not going to help us much. We do have Larry Nance's contract, which we're going to go ahead and actually move Larry Nance to the backup center. So, yeah, I mean, I guess we got a first-round pick out of it. Not a great one, but you know what? We got a first-rounder nonetheless. So, we're going to be able to sign. I meant to go to... No, I did not mean to do that. I skipped so overstaffed signing. Our trainer is so trash, and I can't change it. I'm so pissed off at myself that I did that. And, yeah, so great. Good for me, right? I did a great job here. So, yeah, I definitely messed up there. And we have the 30th pick, like I said. Let's see if we can get, you know, a decent player, I guess, at number 30. And we got Jaden McDaniels, which actually might be a great pick. So let's go ahead and get him out of Duke. We'll roll with that. Anthony Edwards was a player I did want, but we obviously didn't have a good enough first-round pick to get him. Zizic and Colin Sexton will bring back. And then qualifying offers, Willie Reed. We're going to go ahead and let him go, obviously. 30 years old, don't need him. So negative $36 million. We should have quite a bit of money going into this free agency. No one to really bring back either. So let's go ahead. I mean, Trey Burke definitely would like to bring him back if I can, but it's not on my top priority. So Garland is the backup point guard. We got Kevin Porter Jr. going to back up Colin Sexton. We have 3 small forwards. Jaden McDaniels, Chetty Osman. I think the Cavaliers fan base would have murdered me if I didn't resign Chetty Osman, so I did. We don't have a backup power forward, or we don't even have a power forward at all. So power forward is definitely in order for this free agency and a backup point guard. So let's look for that. And yeah, I think we'll be good everywhere else. So power forward and backup point guard. And there is a power forward I'm already looking at. And you guys might kill me for it. But Pascal Siakam, 26 years old. Dario Saric would be cool too. But you know what? I mean, he's affordable and he makes my teams better. So I'm going to sign him every time. I know I got him in the last video, but I don't care, man. I'm still getting him. So DeJounte Murray, we can get Brandon Wanamaker, Archie Diacono, Shabazz Napier, Frank Mason, 26 years old. Actually could be nice. Fred VanVleet. I actually would go with Fred VanVleet. Let's see. So Siakam and Fred VanVleet. If we get both of them, that's a W of an offseason. And I will take that right there. So we are good there. And we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we definitely probably can send either Jaden McDaniels or not Chetty Osman. Yeah, let's send Jaden McDaniels to the G League this upcoming season. Other than that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the end of next season, and we're going to go ahead and see how this team can bounce back from 46-36 second round elimination. I'm hoping we can get even farther. Actually got a weird one in the awards, and I promise you I did not override this. D'Angelo Russell is your most valuable player. 28 points, I should say, on the Brooklyn Nets. Let me know, guys, down below if you're a Nets fan or not. D'Lo, do you want him to stay, or would you rather sign Kyrie Irving? I think most Nets fans I've seen in polls on Twitter want to see D'Lo back over Kyrie Irving, which I find very interesting. Because I would argue that Kyrie Irving is definitely the better player, but he kind of has some toxic traits to him, you know what I mean? So definitely could see that. So Michael Porter Jr. is the most improved. Larry Drew is your coach of the year with the Brooklyn Nets. Here's your All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team, All-NBA third team. And you know what would be really funny if D'Angelo Russell ends up back on the Lakers this offseason. Hilarious. But the Brooklyn Nets are the first seed. I'm just kind of curious of what they even have. But here are the player stats for us. We had Garland having 18 points. Clint Capela, Siakam, Kevin Porter Jr. off the bench. I cannot wait to start Jalen McDaniels with this team as well. So we're going to be even better next year. But other than that, like I said, I was kind of trying to see what the Nets even looked like. They have D'Lo, DeMarcus Cousins. That'd actually be a low-key not a bad option. I mean, obviously they have Jarrett Allen. They don't need Steven Adams, though. That is ridiculous. But Cousins in Brooklyn, if they really wanted to maybe start Cousins and Jarrett Allen together, I don't know how well that would work, though. It maybe not work. I mean, they started Anthony Davis and Cousins together for a while in New Orleans, but I don't know, man. So we're up 1-0 on Milwaukee. They even it up with us. 2-1. Nope. 2-2. 3-2 for us. Yep. Can we win in 6 games? No. Yep. Okay, we won in 6 games, and we're facing the Philadelphia 76ers again. We got really close to beating them last year. They're up 1-0 on us. 2-0, and are they going to sweep us? No. 2-1. 2-2. Can we go up 3-2? Nope. Okay, they're up 3-2. Let's go to Simcast now, and let's see. Actually, let me fix something here. Fix the minutes. They're up 5-0 on us to start the game, but hopefully we can change that. And looks like we can force a game 7. Is it a game 7? Yeah, we're forcing game 7, so that's cool. And if we can get past this team here, I think we have a very good chance of going to the NBA Finals. So let's see if we can get past the 76ers here in game 7. It's looking like a pretty close game, but it looks like they're going to beat us by 17 points. And Philly and Toronto in the NBA Finals. Going and see, or the Eastern Conference Finals, I should say. Houston and Los Angeles, Philly and Toronto, and we got the Rockets and the Raptors. So 1-0, 2-1 for them, 2-2, 3-2, and the Rockets win the championship. All right, so now let's get into this offseason. Let's actually sign a good staff for this last season. So for the draft lottery, let's go ahead and see if we're gonna have any major picks. Probably not. We have the 19th pick from the Milwaukee Bucks. Let's go ahead and fire our trainer, or hire a better one, I should say. And I might actually fire a head coach and get Mike D'Antoni, because I've been running a 7-second system, and we can get Mike D'Antoni as well. And for the NBA draft, let's go ahead and see the 19th pick to 24th pick. Like I said, I'm probably just gonna let the computer draft. I probably won't be able to use those rookies too much this last season, so I'll go ahead and sign both of them. Sign all of these guys back on their rookie deals, and then qualifying offers. Zizic, probably not going to worry about you too much, my dude. And then we probably don't have any major free agents to sign. So I'm going to go ahead and just renounce all of them. And let's go ahead and see what our team's looking like now. So, whoops. Okay, now, Garland and Fred VanVleet. We have Colin Sexton and Kevin Porter Jr. still. Jalen McDaniels is no doubt going to be the starter. And, yeah, so we have, all right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we don't need Chetty Osman. And we don't need Dylan Weidler. But I think what I'll do is I don't know what I just did, but I won freestyle. Sorry. But anyway, guys, I don't think I'm going to do much. I'm going to just simulate the next season after I get this freestyle going. And let's see how this team finishes out. Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the season, we ended up going 55-27. I moved my face cam to the middle. That way you guys can see the bracket. I need to start doing that from now on, or I just need to make my webcam super small, which I don't prefer to do that. I like having my face big on the screen. But other than that, we had Garland average 20 points per game. Jalen McDaniels had 18.5, and Colin Sexton had 18.5 as well. Clint Capela had 14-12, about 2 blocks. Kevin Porter Jr. did his thing off the bench as well. Siakam, Larry Nance. So yeah, this team didn't do too bad whatsoever. Let's go ahead and simulate to the end of the season. Or not the end of the season, or this first round, I should say. We're up 1-0 on Chicago, up 2-0, 3-0, and just like that, we beat them. We swept them, absolutely. So we're facing the Boston Celtics now, so let's go ahead and see if we can beat the Boston Celtics. We are up, okay, no, they're up 1-0 on us. We even it up with them. Can we go up? Nope, 2-1 for them. 2-2, can we please make it to the Eastern Conference Finals? 3-2, and we win in 6 games, and now we're facing the Philadelphia 76ers. We're up 1-0. They even it up. 2-1 for them. Please don't lose to Philly 3 times in a row, guys. Philly is going to be our Achilles heel in this video because they are absolutely just killing me. I cannot get past this team when it comes to the East Conference playoffs, and it's getting irritating, and it looks like it's not going to change here, so that's great. 113-110. That's going to do it, guys. So I wasn't going to jump in because there's no guarantee I was going to come back anyway. So, you know, the farthest we got was to the Eastern Conference Finals, but other than that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys want to see next. I kind of want to do the Chicago Bulls next with Kobe White, but if there's a different team you guys want to see, just let me know. I've done the Pelicans way too much. I'm just getting tired of doing Pelicans rebuilds, so not going to do them. We got the Hawks to do. You know, maybe the Knicks with RJ Barrett. That's pretty much all they got. So, I don't know, guys, but just let me know what you guys thought. But this Crushables, I'm saying peace.